I'm not even going to talk in this one to chat, so I'm not ignoring you. Not ignoring the chat at all. We'll see. I might say something. Go to bed, puppy dog. Sorry, the puppy dog's in the background for this one, so you're going to have to deal with the whining. But I'm so glad that John told me about the Nick Runs the Foot Market. Oh, look, we got another pack. I'm so glad John told me. I think I saved someone from buying these players, too. I could be wrong, but I'm so glad John told me about the Nick Runs the Foot Market because that was the best video I've seen in a while since I'm playing this game. And it's just like, sometimes you're going to get those people that feel like, you're looking at a blue sky and they're arguing that the sky is yellow. And you're sitting there second guessing yourself when you know you're right. And it's like, you're going to get those people. Then, I'm not saying this to anyone in particular, so don't think I'm talking about you, but I'm saying you're going to get the people you are speaking low of. Like, if you're talking about some trash eFootball player that doesn't know any of the players, or just getting all these legends, like they go after Nesta and Caceres just so they can press triangle the whole time and not play football, but just because they want to win at something, and they're not true footballers or football gamers, and they're going to be lingering in the chat, and they're going to be the ones speaking up. So as a content creator, I learned that it could be like 90% of your community and the people in general that watch your video will agree with you, but the 10% are going to be the ones that are like, dude, you're just crying, dude. You're full of crap, dude. This game's amazing. And then it will make you feel like everyone's against you. But then when you look at the overall facts of the likes on the video or the views or like most people's comments, and you realize like, no, dude, that's just those few people that are speaking up because you hit a chord with them, right? And the reason I'm saying all this is because when I watch the Nick Runs the Foot Market with examples, like while I'm watching him play and seeing the same thing and hearing him say the same thing, and he's been playing this game much longer than me, right? He mainly an FC player, but he's been dabbling, and when he dabbled, he actually got into it to where he literally got to like top 500 in the world. Pretty dang good. There's a lot of players that have been playing only eFootball that have never even came close to top 500 in the world. So it's not like he's just some joke dude. Not to mention he's super rich off of another game, and it's not because of any ties to EA Sports. I mean, he calls them, the whole player base, pussies, literally, FC players. Dogs on that game tremendously. And that's why he got even more popular, because he didn't bend over like a lot of content creators. So my point is, he has no reason to lie, because he actually has played eFootball and tries to get into it. But it's like literally like deja vu, much of what I've seen, he's seen. And it's not like, oh, see, he said it, he agrees with me, so I'm right, ha ha ha. It's like, just reinforce the facts, especially watching the gameplay with my own, watching the gameplay, his gameplay with my own eyes and being outside of it, not the one playing. It's so obvious that these things are facts. Oh my god, no! I just blew it. I would add my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I still got it. Even with the miss, I still got it. That's hilarious. Oh man. So what I'm trying to get at is I have a choice to make, basically. I'll summarize it that way. Watching him didn't make me just hate eFootball, didn't make me hate Konami or anything like that, because I get it. For Konami, this was the best way to make the most money. They started making a game, they started getting feedback, and everyone was like, this game's too hard, or they weren't good at it, or whatever, and they had to look at however they did it, their general player base, probably the divisions they were in and how they did against AI, and Konami knew based on how the AI is. Like, there's a ton of little tricks and stuff where you can see generally what kind of player base you have. And they decided to make their game, cater towards these low-level players. So, at the end of the day, you can play good football, right? It's very obvious, but the decision has to be this. Are you going to play good football? What the hell did I just go to? What did I just go to? L3. Oh, are you going to play this game and know that you can play good football, but know that you're going to be battling some trash players like I did all night tonight that are just going to play, quote unquote, the meta, right? See if there's updated events. There are. So this Italian clubs event, and then, so Italian clubs on both of them with the bonus rewards. Same co-op events still there. So one new event to go with each. And for me, I think that I'm probably going to keep playing, right? Just try. Now, if I get to the point where it's like no matter how good I get, no matter how much better I get, and I can't actually beat these players that are playing this trash way that, like I said, every game Nick played, you could see it. I think he might add one opponent that wasn't trash. He beat one beat him. Even the one that beat him, it was just like mine, where his keeper, the opponent's keeper, saving everything. Nick gives up one trashy goal, but he was a better player, and it was like a top 500 ranked player with a much better team. The player he beat was a total rat and was like a top 1,000 player. And like, how many times do we run into that? By we, I mean all the other players that experience what I do. All the time, where you smoke a player, he ends up winning 1-0. You go look, you're thinking like he can't be that good, and then you go look and he's a top ranked player, and it makes you like scratch your head like this dude was terrible. His football decision making was horrible, and he's a top 1,000 player. So I'm not gonna bow out quite yet. I'm gonna keep trying to get better and better at this game, and hopefully eventually I can get to the point where I beat these jokers, right? Out of these players, okay, if we go back, so I lost. This dude was trash, and he's a top 1,600. This dude was complete trash. He played that. He was the one who turned on smart assist, but then played like 3 right wingers and blah blah blah. Complete trash, right? This was just literally around the same ranking to the guy that Nick beat. That was the same way, just a total rat loser. Okay, that's who Konami started catering their game towards. I beat this guy 2-1. Another player, look at his rank and everything. And this is another player that turned on smart assist, so I went and turned it on and ended up beating him. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, in 24-25, he got to top 1,000 rated, right? So I beat him, okay? Then I go play this dude, a top 5,000 player. What's this one? Top what? Top 1,000. So then I play a top 5,000 player, and this ends up 3-1. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the one. Oh yeah, that's the one where I had a million chances and my goalie was just decided to throw the game. It looked like literally didn't dive till the ball was in the net. Had some point blank chances. His goalie's literally diving like as the ball's being shot. It literally looked. All the people who say scripting would have taped this game and said, "See, look." And then this joker. This was a complete lag mess of a game. This was the one where my Rojo just ran the ball in the net. Didn't even look like he was playing a game. Just strolled in, no reaction, runs the ball in the net. He played 3 little dink balls. Seems like they were, I guess, I don't know if that's a thing or not, but the goalie wouldn't react. The players like froze up. So I don't know if that's an exploit in eFootball or what. Or if it was just trash balls that he ended up playing and getting lucky. I don't know. That game was a mess. I mean, if you try to show this game as like a what do you call it? A promotion for eFootball, people would quit. People would say, I'm not playing that. So this is the nonsense I'm going to have to deal with. And this, by rankings, is the worst player I played. So I beat, overall, the best player that I played against as far as, like, it looks like he was top 1,000 at one point. But it only says Division 2. I don't know how that works. But either way, this is kind of what you have to deal with. This is eFootball. All right, and then this 1-0 loss, highest Division 6 versus AI versus PvP, he was top 1,000. And I can't remember how he scored. Can't remember that 1-0 loss. So 1-4, 11 points to remain, 5 games. If I win them all, I can get 15 points and get promoted. If I lose even one, I can just remain. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The main thing for me is just coming to terms with the fact that these are the opponents I'm going to be facing. And so, as I'm facing them, I have to learn a couple things. So 4-1-3-2 is what I want to play. 4132 is what I want to play. Jesus Christ. 4132. So that's a 4213 right here. And we'll see how this goes. 4, 1, 3, 2. We'll do attacking midfielder. Four triple two. So we'll see how this goes. It's kind of like a 4-1-3-2. And we'll just see. Alright. But 4-1-3-2, I kind of like it like this. I do still like it like this. I'm going to keep going like this. All right. So let's go look at this nonsense that's out here. Yeah, so literally as I was going through this and talking, like literally like Nick, like this game is a joke, this game's trash. One of the players that I know really well was talking about which players to get in eFootball to start building his team to do what I did kind of. And literally as he was seeing what was going on, he was like, I'm going back to UFL. It was crazy. But the truth is, UFL's not even in the conversation. It is terrible. But in case you change your mind, buddy, or for anybody else, here's Hugo Lloris, which I have checked, and they still react like idiots. Like, if I would have known how they played no matter what, I would have never. It's more like FC. People are like, oh, these are the best three keepers, Schmeichel, Czech, and Buffon, this and this and this. And it's like, bro, let's see. He does got more options. Low punt, high punt, long throws, and captaincy. Which, who cares about captaincy? Penalty saver. I called that. I called long throws, but then he has low and high punt. This left back, obviously I don't need. He's an offensive left back, though. Martin Caceres. Chop turn, heading, man marking, air superiority, fortress. Acrobatic clearance. Yeah, it just doesn't move the needle for me. And then, of course, you have an aerial fort destroyer, which I already have a Rojo. But there you go. I didn't think he'd be a destroyer for 187. The crazy thing is, dude, as good as he was, what does he have? Fortress. Oh, the aerial fort. I just said it. I'm an idiot. It's like they don't know. See, one touch pass. I was going to say he had good passing and everything. So let's see his passing. Okay, so he is 69, 67. So yeah, so they did give him good passing. So they did good there. I don't know. If you want him, he's not that. I mean, 188 CM. The game froze. This fucking joke of a goddamn. When it rains, it pours in this stupid ass game, dude. Yes, I'm saying stupid ass game to a game that I've been talking so good about because It gets you every time, dude. You go play the AI. You go play in events. You go play Division 6, Division 5. And everything's working so well. And then it's the only game where as you get higher, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And then people who were talking to me like, dude, go play possession. It's the most fun way and you can beat the meta and all this. It's like, bro, maybe eventually, and I can get someone like Johan Cruyff and play possession, but 89. What's my Gasparini? But dude, I still got to figure out, like before I go to possession, I still have a problem with cutting backwards and trying to pass the ball too much as it is, even in my current stage, like where I need to go forward. And then I do much better when I'm going forward. ISO the whole match. What's ISO? What does that mean? Alright, so dude, if I could give you my Neymar, I'd give him to you. I swear to God I would. If there was a way. He's in my reserves, I think. Yeah, he's in my reserves. I would give him to you if I could. I would give you all these guys. But yeah, Caceres is decent if you guys want to go get him, but I don't need any of these players. And that's what the other thing though is it kind of doesn't matter. So I'm gonna get in and finish up my divisions, and we'll see what happens. So Nick runs a foot market, went after this Maximin, and he went after Estebo, which max +3 to all players' stats except character. Okay, varies by the number of players the above league max +3. So booster slots have no effect on their own. They can booster details. 1 to 13. So he would get a +1. He would get a +1 booster. So he'd just get a regular booster then. So he'd still be sick. And he's a lefty, so he would play instead of double touch flip flap. Does he have soul control? Nope. Long range curler. He has blitz curler. Damn, it kind of might be worth it going after this mother trucker, dude. 34 levels. Everyone says he's kind of broken, though, too. I kind of want to go after that son of a gun. Kind of want to go after Estevao or just see if I could get him with my couple thousand and play him over Messi. No, but Messi's sick, though, dude, honestly. We won't do that, though. I don't know. But yeah. So we're going to go in and I'm going to use the restroom. Then I'm going to finish this eFootball League. Not finish it, but I'm going to play these games and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the Nick Runs the Foot Market video for members, it's out right now. For those of you who haven't, you're going to want to watch it tomorrow. Because I guarantee you, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Now, I would do videos like that for UFL, but literally nobody is covering UFL anymore, dude. Nobody. Everybody has quit. And there's a reason for that, dude. If you even get into this game a little bit and play it as bad as it is, my thought was like, oh, if it's going to be like this versus the player versus player, I'll go play UFL. Dude, try going to play FC for, let's say, a day. A whole day. Or let's just call it by hours, no matter how long it takes you. Let's say 10 hours of FC, 10 hours of eFootball, one or the other or both. Then go try to play UFL. You will see how bad it is. When you're just playing one game all the time, though, and you aren't playing the other ones, it's probably easy to kind of get sidetracked. But, dude, it was almost unbearable. And shout out to one of my subs gave me the hint, and there's something that's totally busted way to score in UFL, and I'll probably end up doing a video on it. But it drives me crazy because I watch these videos being released. Top 5 players here, top 5 this, just like I used to do when it mattered. But it's like, dude, then I'm a total scam artist because, listen, the players you have in center mid and attacking mid and all this, it doesn't matter because the passing means nothing. You could have 60 passing and pass just as good as a 90 rated passer. So if I go over there and release the videos I release here, which there's certain content creators that are doing, they're just going for views because it doesn't matter who you have in there. Whether it's Valverde or Joe Ellington or Chouameni or whoever, the passing doesn't mean shit. So it would just be a big scam. I could do the top 10 strikers right now when everybody truly knows that Ronaldo's the broken one, and apparently another shooting method is broken to score. But it has nothing to do with like actual, the top strikers because of this, and this. It used to, but it doesn't. But subscribers, but I thought you were having fun with it. Are you coming to the realization that UFL sucks, or are you saying like you're just ready for a different game? Because the only thing that upset me about you is that I would be talking about facts about the game and actual football, and you would be like, dude, what do you mean? It's a fun game, and like I never even went into the details with you that they're in their over 8 years of developing. People are like, oh, they're in their first year, bro. People don't realize they're almost a decade in. You're not going to get any better if you're almost a decade in, and that's what you're doing right now. That, people think that, it just released, so they're brand new. No. This dude's going to be super OP, at least by his team. So we'll see, Right. But that's the biggest thing is like, I am playing to play actual football and stuff. And so when I was saying it, it's like, there's no doubt that players can have fun just doing exploits or just shooting 30-yard shots, or even in eFootball, just through ball the whole time. There's no doubt players can have fun doing that, but is it football? Hell no. Whoa, Messi, what the fuck were you doing there? Oh. Through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball. And you're going to see no matter how much I smoke him. Through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball, through ball. Because I can already tell he's not very skilled. But that's the game for you. Through ball, through ball, through ball. 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 Through ball, through ball. Oh no, for him it's clip, 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 clip. I'll just do that too then. Look. See what I'm saying? No skill whatever, no skill whatsoever. But these losers exist, and they exist in droves. They exist in droves. And I'm still just going to try to play football because it's just in my... I can't be a loser like this guy. Like I can even try. And even if I try, it's hard to do. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to waste my time. This dude has no idea how to play actual... What the fuck did you run away for? What was that? This dude has no idea how to actually... Don't ask me what the fuck just happened there. How to actually play football. Some of these crazy shit that's going on. I don't understand it. Look at this space. Through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball. The delay's so bad right now, too. This is what you face in eFootball. Through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball, through ball. Doesn't this look like shit, though? I mean, look at this player. He hasn't made one other pass besides through ball, dude. That's all he's done the whole fucking game. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing is he went and got, like, the best players to sit here and be a trash player. And then, of course, his goalie saves that. Through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball. Through ball, through ball. Just interchange through ball with, I mean, look at this. And then his goalie will make that save all day, too, by the way. You see mine point blank. So I don't understand it, dude. It's just trash. It's a bunch of trash. Who is going to sit here and play this all day? Am I, like, whoever is playing UFL is dumb right now. Because it's not football. Unless you just don't care about playing football. Because it's not really football. Like, if you're playing it, you'd have to admit that you're not really trying to play football. But this is almost worse. Because this dude isn't... Dude, if he played FC, this dude would get destroyed. Like, badly destroyed. He is playing with zero skill. Zero. He literally hasn't had one good build-up play at all. Not one good build-up play. That goal right there was a real goal. How many passes did I make to play that? Did I just play one through ball through? Do you see what I'm saying? How many passes did it take for him to score that goal? Or me to score that? Look at his goals. Look. Well, look what happens when he tries to pass. Somebody try to get this dude in stream. If you can. Hold on. Let's go. Let's pause it. Let's go see. Somebody try to get this dude in stream. I'll give you his thing. Let's talk to him and literally... All he's done the whole time, Dan Lee, Dan Lee 0807. Dan Lee 0807. Somebody message him and tell him to come on stream. Dan Lee 0807. Because I want to talk to him. So all he's done the whole time is press triangle. What's the point? What is the point? Yeah, exactly. So, if someone wants to say that I'm just crying, look at my goal compared to his 3. I'm not saying anybody is saying that, but if you wanted to, look at my goal versus his 3. That's exactly what Nick Runs the Foot Market was saying. This is why they'll never be able to take players. If you guys can go in, if the 8 here could go in, message Dan Lee 0807. Tell his no skill having ass to come in stream and let's hear how it's worth it to just press triangle over and over, how that's worth his time. Is he even a football fan? Does he even know who Gareth Bale is in real life? Like, you know what I mean?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Like, this dude is a 100% loser because he's wasting his time to just press triangle the whole time. I mean, if that's not a loser, what is? How is that worth your time at all? How is that worth your time at all? I know. So, I'm going to go in like this. I'm going to go in with my... I'm going to put Toti out there. And we're going to go at this dude hard. I'm going to try to get these curlers. Now, he's going to end up... He can go at me hardcore now, too. But... because, bro, you need a good dance partner, Boomfa. You can't play competitive games like this when you have rats that are ruining it. You either have rats that ruin it because you're playing against them. It's not a you versus AI. The same with, let's say you're playing a shooter game and one player is able to do a glitch where they get the golden gun like back in the day. So you're competing and shooting and you have a regular gun, he has the golden gun. Why do you care what kind of gun he has? Well, think about that. It's the same exact concept. I know it's a genuine question and I'm giving you a genuine answer. Because when you're trying to play and you're putting time in and getting better and better skill-wise, and then players you go compete, that's what you measure yourself against. You measure yourself against these players, right? And that's all they do. And by the way, I figured out why. Because he has fucking Smart Assist on. Which, by the way, so do I. But the whole point is the reason why I have it on is because, first of all, I forgot from earlier. But from that game earlier where I said, everyone's just going to ruin the game with Smart Assist. Well, now that makes sense. Because this loser played with Smart Assist. So if I remembered, I would have turned it off. Because remember, I said I'm only using it if other players do. And he's just using it. Remember, I used it earlier. I totally forgot because I did not plan on playing this game. And he's just using it. Get in. Yes! Yes! Huge goal, boys. Yes, that made it worth it. My night worth it. Yes. What a goal, dude. And then they pull you back in. Beauty. We're right back in it, boys, with a beautiful goal. So I got 2 football goals that I earned versus this dude's trash. This dude's complete trash. Exactly. So, Boomfa, say you try to play possession. Well, you can't. Well, why can't you? It's not Konami's fault. Well, it is because they put this in the game to cater to these losers. But whose fault is it? The players who don't give a fuck about playing football. You get what I'm saying? Look at the goals my opponent scored compared to me. The game just literally froze up right there. Literally. I mean, this player is going in with smart assist on purpose, like right from the bat, which I didn't even think about until now. But that's what you got to worry about now in this game too. Again, Konami adding trash. Why? How is he able to get that, by the way? Oh my God, go, Kohler. Why did you stop? That was dumb. Get in! Oh my God, that would have been awesome, guys. How does he not finish that? I know that was a tough shot. I'm just saying that would have been sick. All the trash goals this loser scored. Give me it. Give me it. Go. Come on. You're in. Yes! And we're back in it, baby. People would probably thought, oh, you're just saying. So now, hold on. Now, here's the question. Do I even fix this, or do I just keep it? Why fix what's broken? You know what I mean? Maybe I go like this, and then take 4, 1, 3, 2, and do this. And then we'll put in Louis up top. Let's see if we can win this way, guys. In a legit 4-3-3. I thought about putting Cantona in. I'm going to see if Louis can.
Number 7, David Villa. Number 18, Jan Koller. Coming on the field. Number
Good.
2, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 9,
Ay, damn it. Alright, come on, smarten up. Look at this. Through ball. Cut. Yes. Messi, get in. Oh my God. Come on, man. We're going for blood here. Aye. Come on. Come on, man. This dude's so lost right now, he don't know what to do. Oh, crap, I won it and then went at him? Look, he's so lost. Come on, Toos. Come on, Suarez. Good. There it is. Oh. Look, he's just clearing it the whole time, guys. Come on, we got to beat this loser. We got to beat this loser. How in the fuck is he doing this shit? Good. Come on. Yes. Come on. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh my God. I did not think that was coming out towards me. Come on. Good. You're in. Damn, really, Totti? You can just bully him off the ball? You're in. Oh my God, here it is. Alright, guys, we get one last chance. Hold on. One last chance at this. It's 91st minute. There's no way I'm going to lose the ball. Alright, so let's think about this. Oh, I got the header guy in. Let's bring everybody up. Let's bring everybody up. Let's bring everybody up. Alright, oh my god. Oh my god. 91st minute. I'm probably fucking up, aren't I?
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Get in. Oh my god, how did he not score it? What did he do? How did he not score that, guys? How did he not score that? Oh my god, how? God, get it! Get in! Oh my god! Dude, how did he not score that? Point blank, I go to bury it with like a perfect finisher. How did he not bury that? It could have been it. This dude got so lucky to tie that, man. Unbelievable. How did Suarez not bury that, though? How does that end up? I told you this dude was dog shit, though. I told you he was dog shit. I told you he was complete dog shit. Every goal is just triangle, triangle, triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. That's it. How did Suarez not bury that? And it's so dumb you can't choose the actual highlight you want to see. Why is FC so ahead of the game with that? It's so easy to do. You could scroll through, click the goal or click the miss. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these games get so stupid. How can you have all these details in your game, Konami, but you can't choose which highlight to watch? So this loser, so let's go see his rating. He was so lucky to tie that. Yeah, Division 1, a top 7,000 player, and I whooped his ass. He had to get lucky. He had 3 through ball goals. Notice there was 0 build-up in his goals whatsoever. 0 build-up. Hold on, I got to go watch this real quick. See, that's why I got to get a PC so I can show you guys too. Hold on. The very end of the game. How did Suarez not score that? Here it is. I turn with Suarez. Oh my god, dude. It's so ridiculous that he didn't score that. I smoked him on this turn. I smoked him on this turn, and then... So here's the 2 things he did wrong. He shot it with his left foot instead, and I thought maybe I could have cut it to my right. No, his center back was on me hard. If I would have cut to my right, he would have stole it. Maybe he would have fouled me, but... How do you use Cantona in your build? Wait a second. What am I reading here? Does that say what I think it says, bro? Am I reading this wrong? Okay, so I only have 2 double booster CF. One is deep lying forward Cantona, another is 500 coin Torres. How do I use Cantona? Okay, here. Here's where Cantona can fuck up in this meta. See how I have Cruyff? He's a deep lying forward. Okay? So if you go here and you look at the playing style, deep lying forward works for center forward and shadow striker. The problem is they're going to come back. They're not going to make runs. That's why no one likes them. This and dummy runner is like the worst for the meta. Now they can still be useful because they're almost like an attacking midfielder, right? They come back a little bit more, okay? But many people don't like that. So how do you fix it? Here, you put them at attacking mid. Messi can play shadow striker no problem because he's a prolific winger, so he'll be like a no play style, but he's still proficient. So Cantona, if I look at my Cantona, okay, where is he at? Where the hell is he? Cantona, which I'll put him in next game to show you. He's not efficient on the wings like a Cruyff is or a Totti, who's also a deep lying forward, but he's proficient all the way up the middle. So I can literally use him as a central attacking midfielder. So you have to choose. You have to choose. Or you can put him as counter target. Yes, which is what I do too. So I'll show you here. Look. So, or you go to individual instructions, and I have Kohler and I have David Villa. Even though David Villa, I don't really need that. But since I'm just not using them, I put it in there. Meaning, like, if I have to man marker someone, I can take this off because they're already up anyway. I just have that on there. But you can either use them. So say I want... So here's how I'm going to go into these games, by the way. I'm going to get more attacking with it. Although he was getting through pretty good on my right side here. So I almost should go like this. DMF. I don't know. I still think this is the best way. Maybe just move him up a little bit. But I got to mark for Zanetti going forward. Or I could make Zanetti not go back, so I could put individual instructions. But that's what I would do. If you don't mind Cantona coming back, then use him as shadow striker regular. If you don't want him to come back, then you put him as a counter target and individual instructions. If you want him to still be similar to a shadow striker or secondary striker, right? You want him coming back a little maybe, or you can use him as an attacking mid and it'll be a no-style attacking mid. But yeah, so you've seen that. So I'm a month into playing. I play this loser right here. He's a top 1,000 player, top 7,000. He has smart assists on, so that's why I'm just gonna fucking keep it on, dude. Now I could see some of the times where it did hurt me, but the auto clearances, it clears the ball a lot faster for you. It also buries the ball. You don't have to think about it. It makes it easier to do moves. You don't fat finger anything. And you have top 7,000 players, top 5,000 players using it. I've been playing this game for a month. 1 month. 1 month. Never made it past Division 3. I'm not going to be Mr. What do you call it? Play the game with dignity or whatever when these assholes are playing like that. I'm just not going to do it. No problem, man. Thank you very much, Destructory. Thank you very much. I don't know what that sign means. Because it's not a dollar sign. But thank you no matter what. I appreciate you. But that weird sign, what is that? What is that sign in front of that, I just don't know if that's public facing or not. I'm new to that, like that whole thing, like how that works. So, oh, you're from, no way. So you're from India? That's awesome, dude. Isn't that funny though? I'm looking at that, like, what the hell is this? Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. Because everything goes right back to the channel. So you just supported the channel. You're the man. 108 Lionel Messi. Holy shit with you, Johan Cruyff. Costa Curta. In the word of one of my one of my buddies. In the words of Nick Runs the Foot Market, I've never seen a player that was bad that has Costa Curta. Let's see if he's right. Let me see something too. I want to... Romario and Messi. I'm going to try this. I'm going to man mark Klaus on Messi. I'm going to man mark Araujo on Romario. Opportunities, nice. What the hell happened to the game? Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I like this stadium, by the way. Is this Allianz Arena? It is. That's cool. They don't have this in FC, so I'm not used to seeing it. Look at this Christmas tree ass formation he's got. I might have to pull Cantona or Zanetti from attacking. Huge comeback victory in the last, or comeback tie in the last game. Should have been a victory. Start whooping the opponent's ass. Oh my god, as I'm not doing stupid shit like this. Ah, 1-0. God damn it. Because I gave him the fucking ball. See, I do stupid shit like that, trying to move it. But that's the thing you got to get used to in this. So that was my fault. Flick it on. How the fuck did he win that? I was just in front of him. See, there's some shit that does rub me the wrong way in this, like that. Like, some of it does seem kind of set up, dude. Like, literally. How in the fuck did he get in front of my player there? Did it again there, too. Next time I won't cut back. So, see, he can run around and fucking... See, I can't even get a shot off. It's such a joke, dude. It's such a joke. It's such a joke. What's making the difference here? What's making the difference? Every time. You see what I'm saying? This is what Nick Runs the Foot Market says perfectly. It's a joke, dude. There's no skill in it. I can't even get a fucking shot off. Whether it's because, oh, he's got, you know, I don't know what it is. You guys tell me what kind of, like, what's the difference there? I have to literally shoot. Like, I have to go so hard. Nice, Destructor. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I just try to speak facts. Because I don't want someone else going crazy playing this game. Look, people are going to put their time into it. I want them to see the truth of it and be like, dude, so every good thing I've been saying about the game is 100% true. But guess what? It's either player versus player in events, or it's player versus player in versus AI. Sorry, it's either player versus player events or lower level or against AI. So you have these dog shit players. He's given up the ball 1,000 times. He doesn't know what he's doing. I try to move with my Pirlo like that, and he gets the ball. That's how these losers score. But they still play, and they're like, oh, that's cool. Konami's giving us a way to play, man. And it's like, bro, what's the point? You suck. You're not playing football. Look how you're playing, dude. You know what I mean? I mean, you got top 1,000 players using Smart Assist. That should tell you everything right there. Top 1,000. Top 1,000 in this game. Look. Look. The only difference is this loser hasn't given up the ball yet. Or hasn't been punished for giving up the ball like I have. That's it. Look. See? See? It's just loser-ass mentality. This dude would be getting beat 5-0. Legit, 5-0 in FC. 5-0. Instead, I guarantee we see some kind of like top 1,000 badge or some shit on this guy. Very experienced, he's just forcing your move. But that's crazy. If he's an experienced opponent losing the ball like that, dude, he's losing the ball. Look how many times he's lost the ball in the backfield. Look how many times he's lost the ball. It's crazy. Look how bad he is. Look how bad he is. You're telling me that this is an experienced player? This dude would get beat 5-0. Look how bad he is. The ball's been in his end the whole time. If this is an experienced eFootball player, think about what that says about eFootball. Look at this. Oh, what was that? That was pretty damn experienced, right? You know, and you're right, though. I'm saying you're right. He is experienced, but look how bad he is. Look what he's doing. Look what he's playing like. Again, I'm not saying you're wrong, but look how bad I'm whooping his ass. I'm whooping his ass. All he did was take advantage of what? He stole the ball from my Pirlo because it takes 7 hours to line up the ball. But he's lost the ball 7 times. So where's his experience at there? If he's losing it too, and he's an experienced... You get what I'm saying? Watch how many times he's losing the ball. The ball's been in his end the whole time, dude. How is he defending well? Oh my God, bro. I know I'm not crazy. What are you talking about? He's not... How is he playing well? He's lost the ball 100 times. He isn't playing football at all. Where is his football that he's playing? Look at this. Where is his football that he's playing? I agree with the structure that I'm not used to, like how I have to get rid of it. He's lost the ball every time. Bro, I've played the game for 1 month. He hasn't tried any type of build-up. Nothing. Nothing. No type of build-up. He's one-dimensional, and he's still playing like this. He hasn't played. Look at this. Look what he's doing. He's got nothing but lucky. Nothing but lucky. And he's still playing the game. Look, look. That's all he's done. But I know, but you're going to tell me he's skilled? Every time he's gotten the ball down there, that literally was from him blocking, by the way, an AI block. An AI block. And he's playing a player with 1 month. 1 month. He can't get the ball. All he's done so far, look, he's done that. He just stacks players in the back and plays through balls. What are you talking about? He's not a loser. This is exactly what Nick Runs the Foot Market was talking about, dude. It's like the denial is crazy. The denial is crazy. That's insane if you call this skilled, bro. You guys got to get to... You guys have got to get over to FC. If you call that skilled, he lost the ball 100 times his back. Look at the shots. This is what skill is in eFootball. You don't have 60% possession with 2 shots and 2 goals. He literally, both times, why do you think my shots are 5 and his are 2? Do you want me to explain? I know, Boomva, these guys are crazy. Thanks for the 100 rubies, Destructor, but you're nuts. It's so obvious. But again, like I said earlier, and like Nick said, these low level, if you're low level, you're not going to know. Guys, can I tell you why you see stats like this? Can I explain to you? Why would 38 possession have this many shots? Because this is an eFootball player. He is not a football player. He hasn't tried to build the ball up at all. Okay? He's lost it 10 times in the back. And then where you're saying he's making good plays at, okay, let's just say that's the case. But it's because he doesn't know how to build the ball up. He's waited for his players to get the ball kicked at him, and then he presses triangle. That's how he scored. But you're not facing the point. You're not facing the point. Why is he in that position in the first place? Because he's giving the ball up. Look what he's sitting like. It's pretty easy to do what he's doing playing like that, bro. Are you not understanding? If I wanted to sit back and just play triangle the whole time, I could do the same fucking thing. Look at his defense. That's not skilled. That's fucking boring ass ratty shit. He's a loser. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what he's doing. And both of his goals were from me trying to do this. Trying to play football. Trying to work the ball up. And him sitting back. And then, after he sits back, he loses the ball like this. And I just am not as experienced to score yet. That's all it's been. That's it right there. Once I get experienced, you smoke a player like this. But he's a loser that has the experience that's playing like this. Look at how he's playing. And you guys are going to sit here and say, dude, that's not skill. He's sitting back with a million players and then pressing triangle. Oh, well, that's counter foot. What are you talking about? He hasn't tried to play football one little bit. Look what he's doing. I have no idea why my Messi took a touch like that. If you guys think this is football, you guys don't watch enough football. He's playing a video game like this. He's playing a video game like this. Literal loser, dude. Literal. That's what they are. Nick, why do you... Okay, wait till you guys see the video from Nick tomorrow. That's why I'm so glad that I watched that, which a eFootball player put me in touch with. It was like, dude, Nick runs a foot market, embarrass himself. Bro, every other person was like, dude, Nick was so right about eFootball. That's why nobody plays this game that are skilled, by the way. That are skilled. It's all losers. Now, Konami created a good game, but then they took it and put all this shit into it. And he says, I feel bad for you eFootball players because Konami, but that's where I disagree with him. You guys asked for this shit. And the fact that you're calling this a skilled player, it shows why you're asking for that. Dude, he hasn't done one thing like I'm doing now. This is called football. It's called build-up, guys. See how this is called build-up. This is called build-up. All he's doing is sitting back with overpowered defense. That's all he's doing. Look at his passes. Look at his passing. See, I just don't see. So where I'm not good at the game yet. So look, I'm going to show you where I'm not good is at this point. Turning those into good scoring chances. He is just sat back with 5 players. It's a waste of time. Why play like he's playing? Look how bad he is, bro. You're calling that good? You're playing a video game like a literal sissy. For what purpose? And the fact that you guys call this good, this is skilled to you guys. That's insane to me. He's playing against someone who's played the game for a month. I played this game for 1 month. Exactly. That's 100% a fact. It doesn't reward skill. It's exactly what Nick said. A guy who, by the way, is a millionaire off streaming. And by the way, has no reason to lie. He isn't in, he called the whole player base at FC pussies. And then after he called them all pussies, he also said like EA Sports is terrible. He's like, if I'm an FC player and I'm having this much think that this badly of eFootball, you know it's bad. Meaning that's how bad FC is. That he would talk that bad about it. See what I'm saying? It's just a joke of a game, guys. It's a joke of a game. You don't get... So I actually make a good football play and build the ball up. If you remember how he got his chances, one was he stole the ball from Pirlo, okay? Because I'm not fast enough passing in this game because it takes forever to pass. I got to get used to that. Both in UFL and in FC, it doesn't take an hour to pass a ball. Second, by the way, Pirlo has 90 plus passing. So if they said it speeds up the passing, I want to see what sped up means. It's just so obvious. So Nick runs the foot market, faces same thing, and thank God I watched that because no offense to Destructor and the other dude, but you guys are so wrong, but because you guys are the ones speaking up, it makes you go like, am I crazy? But it's like, bro, this fucking idiot, by idiot I mean this loser that's playing, he's been playing the game for God knows how long, and this is how he plays. This is what you have to face over and over and over. This whole game. Look at that reaction by the goalie, by the way. That is a joke. You can't act like Czech would do that against a 2-mile-an-hour ball. But then he saves a point blank. Oh, no, I hit the post on the point blank shot. Look at this. This is how he plays football, dude. That is a joke. I haven't even forgot about my subs and everything because it takes away from the game. You waste your time playing. I start arguing with you guys, but there's no point. Look at this dude. He doesn't even know. He doesn't know how to play. The only thing he did better than me, the only thing he's done better than me this whole fucking game is know how to play eFootball. But it's not skill. Oh my god, dude. He said eFootball. He's like, as an EFC player to be saying this about eFootball, you know it's terrible. But what he said was right. You saw him kicking everyone's ass. And then you had a top 1,000 player playing like this guy. And then I got two people in here saying this is skill what he's doing, bro. And they're probably good people, but dude, they're on drugs. If they think this is skill... He stole a ball from a player because I took too long on the ball. And then the other one, I made a pass. His player was running back and happened to get lucky and block it. Like, legit. It wasn't going for the block. It hits off his player running back. And then he went in and scored. That was his 2 goals. We can watch them. That wasn't skill at all, bro. There was no skill in that. Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. But I heard that the passes are supposed to go off faster or some shit like that. And they don't at all. But this dude's been playing this game for years like this. Right? And I'm 1 month in. Okay? I'm 1 month in to playing eFootball. And I'm actually trying to build up and score. And if I don't hit the post on that one, it's a different game. Look it. Look. It's a joke. This game is a joke. I just won the ball there, and in case you didn't see, he tripped over it. It's a joke. There's this for people who kept telling me to show it. If you call that skill, then I'm sorry, but you are dead wrong. On my kid's life, may they strike dead right now. That's how serious I am. It's not about winning or losing. Okay? That was trash player. He tried nothing build-up wise. He got the ball, and he knew how to dribble tightly, and then he knew how to take advantage of my mistakes and press triangle. That's it. He gave up the game. The game is a joke. We only know. Okay, but that's fine. So that's what you're going to say then. So you're going to be like, oh, let's play this. Or are you going to say, how come Konami has a game where you can play good football? Which, again... That's why I'm going to do the leagues and cups, because then I'll actually have gameplay to show it. Because when you kick players out that play like this, right, and then we're forced to play good football, just hear me out. This type of player is dog shit. This type of player is what's ruining what could be a good game. But as you see from my channel, there is a small, like, I'm not a big creator at all. But there is a number of people that want to actually play football the right way. So then you have a game where you can play football the right way. When I tell people who laugh at eFootball, I'm like, just trust me, go try it, you can play the right way. They're like, you are right. But what do you have at the top? The same thing at UFL. The players who are using the exploits. But you have these guys. This player who's been playing this game for years does not have to play like that, Destructor. FC costs a lot everywhere. I fucking don't. I'm not talking about FC. I'm talking about eFootball. You can play good football. No one made that player play like that. I wasn't playing like that. He chooses to spend his time playing like he just did. And he's not even that good. Look at it. Compared to these other players, look at this guy. Way better. And I made an example out of this loser, and then this loser got a win. Because it's not about, they took the game for these type of losers and made it not about skill. That's the point. So these, in UFL, it's about exploits. So the players who use exploits, that's pretty fucked up, right? The only reason no one says that about these players, because Nick was saying the same thing, like someone must have hurt this, his thing was, someone must have hurt this kid as a child. Like someone must have hurt him, or he must have some trauma for his life to be so bad that he's going to play a football simulator like that. And then somebody was like, you're toxic, dude, you're toxic. And he's like, I'm not toxic. Look how this dude is playing a football game. When you play a football game, win or lose, it's fun. No, but that's not, okay, but you're in a whole different thing, Destructory. I get all that. But you can play eFootball and have fun. That's my point. And play good football. You can play good football in eFootball. You were saying you and the other dude, what's his name? Genius Dale, were like, dude, what do you mean he's using skill? Bro, every time he got the ball, he passed it right to me. The only thing he's done is played the game for a longer time. So because he stole the ball the one time, and then the other time his player was literally sprinting backwards, and I made a pass at the back of his player. He didn't do that. His player was running back. It hit off the back. Then he played a triangle through ball. Well, obviously through ball's triangle. Plays a ground through ball and scores. And then got his ass kicked the rest of the game. He just sat back with 8 players behind the ball. Gave up the ball until he finally could just work it up from just forcing. And then he could dribble tightly. So, but what you're calling defensive skills is AI. That you just don't realize it. What you're calling defensive skills is AI, which is another big part of that video with Nick Runs the Foot Market. Konami sees that they have low-level players in this game. They intensify the AI to the point, like you'll see. And again, does Nick run the foot market? Is he God's gift to everything? No, but guess what he does do? Play football games for a living, and he's rich as fuck. He's literally in a game that's so saturated with content creators, the top 1%. And he has no need for sponsors. His fan base is loyal. So when he says something about a game that he truly loved, he was top 500 in this game. Better than most players who play nonstop. He was smoking these players. He played a top 500 guy on the game. He beat him 2-0 in this video I'm talking about. And he was saying this exact thing. It's a defensive joke because it's all AI. Way too strong. And so, no offense, Destructory, but it's driving me bananas because you and Genius Dale are going, oh, look at this skill. Bro, everything that he had to do himself, he sucked at. He passed the ball to me over and over and over. He got his ass beat the whole time. His goalie either made the save. I hit the post the one. Then I finally scored. Both of his goals weren't off of build-up. One was off of me trying to play the ball with Pirlo, and it took him an hour. He stole it. And the other one, I played a pass. It hits his AI player running back. It hits him, and he goes through on goal after a through ball. And then his AI makes tackles after he makes bad pass after bad pass, giving me the ball, and you're like, oh, that's skill. Guys, that's just not skill. That's just not the case. I'm not going to sit here and lie just to make you guys happy. That's not skill. Skill is passing and moving, and nothing that player did was skill. He was very bad. Very, very bad. And that's a player that's been playing this game for years, playing like that. And the point is he could have tried to build the game up. He could have tried to pass and move and work the ball up, right? He could have tried to work the ball around. He didn't. He chose to be a rat loser. That's a loser. And he's been doing it clearly for years. And he's not. Look at where he's gotten. Division 2, playing this game for years, that long. If I am playing this game even close to that long, why did my player just stop right there? I don't understand this shit sometimes. The random stopping kills me. See, like right there. When I'm running with the ball, I don't get why it's going to take an hour for him to play it like that. Like, I just don't get that part of it. Pirlo's like one of the best passers in the game. They said your passing would speed up, right? They said your passing would speed up. I don't see where it's speeding up. Oh yeah, he made that skill, right? No, that was AI, by the way. If you think he cut on that on a dime with me right there, just so you guys are aware, that's AI that does that. Get out of here, bro. His AI did that. But I'll sit here and go crazy over this because there's players out there that are literally sitting there that don't have a channel, that don't have anybody, that are looking for someone, and all these kiss-ass content creators that don't want to piss people off, or all these content creators that, come on, want to lie to their audience. Oh, play this game, it's amazing. Top 5 best formations, top 5 best play styles. Here, use this play style and it's guaranteed to win, but yet they know that all they're going to do is go out and use triangle the whole time and run at you and use the pressure tactics because it's a broken game, but they want the views. So there's people out here that are brainwashed by them that are literally wondering if they should waste their time playing this game or not. Okay? And so I'm going to be honest about this shit because I was one of those players with FC when FC started getting bad, and it was so hard to find the truth. And it's the same case with UFL, dude. It's the same case. But it's just sad, dude, because it's crazy that players literally take it. Because there's people out there. Think about it, when you're older, you play games. PlayStations cost $500 fucking dollars, bro. Nobody buys a PlayStation to waste their time and play a game. When you play games, you want to have a certain experience. So when you play a football video game or a competitive video game, you're playing a game that you want to, get better at and have skill at and be like real football. Play real football. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that you could do that, why is he stopping? My defenders just stopped that whole time. Why did they just stop? They literally, when they stop, guys, I'm running back with them. This is the same thing I was talking about. I knew that was going to come back and bite me. I have no idea why it randomly happens. Look, this is the kind of shit that gets rewarded. Oh my god. Don't ask me why my Kohler stopped there, which would have been a joke goal, by the way. But that's the kind of bullshit that happens. It's just a joke of a game, bro. It's just a joke of a game. So he makes a mistake. My Kohler fights him off, and then before I could shoot it, he gets, okay, that's fine. But then he runs into his goalie. Why did my Kohler stop? Why did my Kohler take advantage of it? Seriously, if someone can answer these questions, I'd love to hear it, dude. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it, honest to God. I'd love to hear, why did my Kohler not run through and steal the ball from his mistake? See, I just powered it up and he just looked around. What the fuck is going on with this goddamn game, dude? It's never like this until you get to these higher levels, bro. It's such a fucking nightmare. So can someone explain why Kohler just stared at the ball there and didn't fucking shoot it? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. There's always an answer in eFootball, even if it's bullshit. But maybe there's a real one to this. I'd love to hear it. Other than the fact that the game makes no fucking sense sometimes. So the game's not really that fucking good. The game's kind of trash. Let's just be honest. No, I can't change Kohler to Destructory because the only chance I have in these shit games when players aren't shooting the fucking ball and there's delay, is to cross to his big ass. That's literally it. Or to get a curler with one of these two. There's no other way. You've seen, I just had an open shot. I can't do anything else.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to
Dude, he's unwavering, Destructory. He's unwavering, buddy. They're all unwavering. I have a full team of icons. Shoot, 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 shoot. How many fucking times do I gotta press shoot before my players shoot the ball? It's a goddamn joke. Why wouldn't Cole... Dude, I was right in front of the net, wide open. Dude, I swear to God, this fucking game. They're unwavering. They're always good. I know it's a delay in the answer, but this fucking game is a nightmare, dude. Everything is a nightmare in this game. It becomes just dog shit. Quickly, too. Look, let's see how he reacts here. Okay, so why are you just stopping? Again, unwavering condition. Unwavering condition. See, guys, if you don't understand how that's trash, did you not see what just happened there? Did you not see what the fuck just happened there? Look at this. How are you saying this isn't scripted shit? How does this happen? I had him beat the whole time. I've been doing this shit to him the whole fucking time. How did I had my defender straight in front of him? How did he make that run? Why did he make that run? It's a joke, dude. It's a fucking joke. I can't get a ball off my player's feet for shit. Doesn't matter, dude. And you got to remember. Now, that was my fault. Now, listen. I get it. I did a stunning pass. What the fuck happened there, by the way? That one before was my fault. I get that part. Look. He got that one. Why? I know, because I'm telling the truth. There's people in denial because they're low-skill losers that play a game they suck at and don't want to feel like they're playing a game that's not skilled. And that's just the truth, guys. That's just the truth. And I'm going to play this game until I get good enough to prove this shit to you guys. However, why are my defenders stopping? Why did this player just randomly go in front of mine? They're low-skill losers that play this game and they get so defensive because they are low-skill losers, period. And now if you're wasting your time and you've been playing for years and you suck and you can't make a pass and a player 1 month comes in and then you do some bullshit and you're up 2-0 but you look like a fucking rookie, you're not going to want to feel like you put your time into nothing but be a loser. No, you might, Destructory, but not... When I'm talking, I'm not talking to you. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. But I can tell you right now that many players are losers. Now, same with that Messi. Right there. I've played this game enough to know when I'm going to lose the ball when I play it. And for some reason in this fucking game, this particular one, everything's taken forever. Meaning, I already... Think about it. I've been playing this. I know how fast I have to pass the ball. See what I'm saying? I can't get a goddamn thing off. Not one thing off. That never happens. Even in eFootball. That never happens. So what is it that causes this? It's something either this player's doing or some connection or some bullshit that's going on. I can't get nothing off, guys. Not one thing. No matter what I do. It's a joke. There's got to be some type of fucking cheat or some shit that's going into this. Because this dog shit player is getting the chance every time. Every player you play in this fucking game is dog shit. Literally, I can't do anything. So then you start, I know I'm on full tilt and just kicking now, but it doesn't matter because I can't fucking do anything. If I try to hold the ball for even a second, it gets taken. It gets taken no matter what. Dog shit loser players like this. Triangle, 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 triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Losers. Losers, bro. Complete and utter losers. Now we'll go check. Zero skill the whole time. Why couldn't I pass the ball all of a sudden? Someone want to explain that to me? Been playing this whole game this whole time. Never have had that happen before. Look, another loser. A fucking low-level loser who's been playing for years. I don't know if it's because he's cross-platform or PC, but out of nowhere, I can't fucking do anything. I can't do anything. I've been playing enough to know when to pass the ball now, and all of a sudden, so is this going to turn into is that a PC thing now? Is that who I played? Did dumbass Konami make crossplay fucking before they were ready? Who the fuck knows? So wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. So I can get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, it's 11 to stay. You've been relegated. Skip the remaining matches. Thank God. The game's a fucking joke, dude. This game is a loser fest joke. That's the bottom line. Why do I keep saying losers? Because if I go play Madden right now, football, okay, and there's a goddamn thing on there that's a setting where, okay, and I play Madden, let's just say I play without this setting, and I suck balls. I'm terrible. I don't know what plays to call. I don't know how to run when I should run, throw when I should throw. I don't know what any of the routes mean. And then I play it for 5 years, and I go nowhere. Well, I just love football, but I'm losing and losing and losing. Or the best thing I do in 5 years is what those losers do, which is dog shit, dude. Think about how bad that you have to be. You haven't even got anywhere. And then a setting comes for rookies. Guys, here's a thing for players who don't want to think and just want to relax and play. It's called Smart Assist. And these top 1,000 players are using, top 5,000, top 500, are using this setting. And you're going to tell me they're not losers? They're using a rookie setting for what? For what? What are you using it for? What are you getting? Division 5. In Division 5. And it's always fun when you play against them. But here's the thing. When this game is shit because of the loser players. By loser, I'm talking about wasting your time when you're bad at something, using shit like Smart Assist, using a meta that you know is in football to get a win. That means nothing. None of these people have channels. None of these people do anything. They're losers. They're sitting wherever they are, not going anywhere near making money. And here's the thing. Good luck trying to start a channel. What are you going to share, guys? If you're one of these losers I just played, what are you going to share? Guys, here's my top 5 meta tips. Press triangle, and then hold R1. And then press triangle. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Now here's my highlights from last week. You can only watch so many players press triangle. I mean, look at the goals I scored in that 3-3 win. Build up, good goal. Free kick from Schneider, which I practice, by the way, because those are hard as fuck to get used to. Practice with them over and over. And then I forgot my third goal. Then I should have won. That was against the top 1,000. That was the best player I played all night, ranking-wise. And I beat him, or should have beat him. He got 3 triangle goals, and then I started whooping his ass. So, yeah, but once you, what division are you in? Because once you get to a certain point, you're going to have to, because these top fucking 500 players, top 100, they're all using it. And the biggest thing it helps, I've learned, is like that run that player made where he jumped in front of my defender. I guarantee that was because of Smart Assist. I have a video coming out tomorrow morning that breaks it down good and that shows examples. It actually changes the route of your intended receiver too. Meaning, it not only selects the best way to the pass and which pass to use, But when you're playing through balls and shit, it changes the route of your player. Yeah, so like scoring that was an actual skill, I know. That's what I'm saying. In one little kick of the ball, I've done more than any goal anybody scored in each of those 4, 5, whatever losses. Because trust me, I have smart assist on. It does help. Now, every once in a while, it kicks a ball up in the air when it shouldn't. But my biggest thing isn't that. Why are my defenders stopping over and over? That's what's driving me crazy, and I can't figure it out. That's the biggest thing. I've been having this issue the whole time. I knew it was going to come to a head. They just keep randomly stopping. Yeah, no, Destructory, that's awesome. I almost envy you, but unfortunately, because of where I'm at, I'm trying to build this channel and no one wants to watch offline. Trust me, I tried to play this game, which is much more fun to watch offline, but everyone's like, oh, he's offline. No one gives a shit about offline. And I get it, because everyone wants to see two players competing. Even though the AI is much better than 95% of the losers that play eFootball, and again, I'm going to say it for the last time, but why I say losers? When you play something or put your time into anything that you're bad at, over and over and over, and you never improve, and you keep doing it and try to take shortcuts instead of putting work in to get better, you're a loser. That's just the bottom line. Again, if I go play Madden and I know nothing about it, and I lose and I lose and I lose, never go anywhere near the top, year after year, and I say, oh, I'm playing for fun, and I'm using shortcuts, and I'm playing, like, you get what I'm saying? If I am playing Madden and I just quarterback sneak every time because I know some shortcut where I can't get tackled, I'm a loser. If I play a baseball game, and I can't really play, but I know a shortcut to hit a home run every other hitter or every hitter, I'm a loser. Because there's no point. I could win the game 100-0 against the number 2 player in the world. I could be called the number 1 player in the world. I'm a loser if I do shit like that. That's the equivalent of what these players are doing. And by the way, this game feels much better already. The connection, I can tell. I should have looked at the fucking map in that crossplay game. But I could not get one pass off at all. Couldn't get anything going. And even if that was a lag that game, I'm not letting eFootball off the hook because it's still a fucking joke. It's still a joke of a game, dude. Period. Still a joke of a game, period. But that's what these losers are doing. They're playing this game over and over and over, never going anywhere, and just like Nick says, they keep going, and Konami just keeps catering to these losers because these losers are the ones, half of these losers probably don't even know who the players they buy are. And then, if you get mad at what I'm saying, bro, it's probably because you're who I'm talking about. If you play something over and over and over again, and you never go anywhere, you're not making any money, you don't have a channel or anything like that, okay? And you just keep playing and you say, oh, I'm having fun. What are you having fun doing? Nothing. You're not playing football, so what are you having fun doing? Oh, well, I get wins every once in a while when I take a shortcut. Yes, but those same shortcuts have got you nowhere, right? You're playing a football simulator because you supposedly love football, but you're not playing football at all. You get what I'm saying? What in the fuck is this? But yeah, this game, and then as much as I keep saying, like, oh, this game's a good game, though it could be good, bro, the more I keep seeing this shit, the more I wonder if it, like, I don't know. My defenders just stopped again, guys. If you guys didn't see that, play it back, watch this real quick. Let's see if they'll show it. Watch my defenders. They just stopped. Right here, they just stopped. He stopped on his own. Look. That little stop when he stood up, they just keep doing that. I can't answer why. That's all I play is top legend mode, and I win in that, and I play the events and stuff. And it doesn't matter, though, because like I'm creating a channel, no one wants to watch that. So hopefully why I keep bringing this up, the only reason I want to keep playing is if you can play good football and beat these losers, I want to be the player to crack that and share it with people. Because I've gotten to the top of 2 other games that are way better than this game. Well, UFL, when I got to the top, was better than this game as far as actually being football. I mean, look at this. This is what, at least at the time when I got to the top, you actually had to have skill in eFootball. You actually had to have skill. Oh, fuck. And FC is just still a better game than this. I mean, you can't deny it. And the community that's so toxic over there, which is the main reason why I don't want to go over there, just because overall, they always make the worst of everything instead of the best. The bottom line is, Konami's headed there if they're not there already. This is exactly, let me tell you how that community got so toxic. As FC kept ruining the game, and more exploits were in, and they ignored it and ignored it and ignored it and just didn't care and just kept wanting money. Players started abusing this shit, okay? So then what happened is this. Fuck. What happened... What in the fuck is going on? What happened is this. Players started abusing these mechanics and these exploits that were left in the game because EA Sports didn't care. They were making money. And then as more and more players started using this shit, right? Then a player would get sick of getting beat by it, would go full tilt, and they would start using the same exploits. And they weren't at first. They tried to play real football. They tried to have the attitude like me. And then it just didn't work because the exploits would prevail. So then guess what? They started using them. And then guess what? The next player would do the same thing. And then everyone would assume the next player was a rat, even if he wasn't or wasn't trying to be. And then next thing you know, everybody's hating each other. To the point where when you play that game now, you could be up 1-0, and because if you tie, it's not a win for the opponent. They even though they're going to get the L either way, leaving the game, they will play as hard as they can, right? Better than they have all night to get a tie just to take a win from you, rather than leave the game and give you the win. They'll get a loss either way, but instead of just leaving the game, they'll tie it then leave just to make sure you don't get a win. That's how toxic it is over there. And that all came because of shit like this. Because players are like, I can't believe he's using Smart Assist. And they don't want to use Smart Assist, so then they don't. And then they end up losing to the player that used Smart Assist because of some shit that they know otherwise wouldn't have happened, right? And so now you got this toxic shit where every player is using Smart Assist. Hence me, right now, using it. It's the exact same thing. So now every player is going to go, this pussy's using Smart Assist. What a joke. I'm going to do this. And they're going to score. And then they're going to start wasting time with the ball after they score. Right? And then they're going to start just playing triangle. Even though they might have played possession forever. They play so many of these rats that triangle, they start doing it too. I haven't even been paying attention to this game, but I'm sure I've just been triangle. Because it takes it out of you. And that's exactly where Konami's going. They are heading in the same spot. But their game is nowhere near as popular or as good as FC. If you look at by the numbers, no matter how big they are in Asia, right? This game will never touch FC. Never has, never will. And Konami knows it, which is why they put this shit in to cater to the shitty players that they have. But the problem is this. These shitty players will go to FC. You better believe it. And the more Konami keeps putting this shit in, the more anybody left that's decent at the game is going to hate it. And then guess what? There goes all your money, Konami. You mark my words. Nick was top 500 in this game 3 years ago, and then played it pretty significantly, and then just kept playing it less and less and less. Well, why did he do that? Because the game got worse and worse and worse. Yep, exactly. Boom. Exactly. So, similar to what I'm talking about then. That's exactly what's going to happen. And every player that's even somewhat decent at this game is going to go. And you watch. After the big patch they had, mark my words, I bet you they're going to come up with something big in FC for 26. Okay? I don't know what to do to score. It's just ridiculous. I hate how they automatically cut back with your player. That cutback should be a, what in the fuck is going on? Why did I just run through him, by the way? What was that? Why did my player just run through him? I hope he watches this, because that was a bullshit goal. Even though Kohler should have shot it faster, once he didn't, look at this. He runs through the defender, I think. 100% agree. But players only are going to take this so much. Mark my words. People are going to start going over there, bro. You mark my words. The players who know they're bad will never go over there because it is a skill. But look at this. Look. Oh, he put his butt on me and I ran around him. That was a joke of a goal, guys. What in the fuck was that? That goal I just scored was trash. Now, technically speaking, I don't know why it took Kohler so long to kick the ball. But that goal was trash, bro. Good try, buddy. Ah! Then I beat him and I cut it back because I didn't think I did. Yeah, I'm trying to save up for a PC for that reason, because right now I just stream from my PlayStation. That's why the videos and all that are limited. So once I'm able... What the fuck? Once I'm able to do that, the PC, I'll be able to get it all. But the defender basically fucking bent over and like put his butt on... try to put his butt on Kohler. Oh, damn, that would have been sick.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
I one-timed it. You guys saw the power bar power up. Why didn't he one-time it? Just such a joke. So then use me, for example. I'm over here making these rules like, okay, I'm not going to use smart assist unless this, and this, right? Problem is, these players who are top this and that are using it. So now I'm going to fucking use it. Because, listen, if all these top players way higher than me are using it, what does that tell you? Right? It must be helpful. I know some players are like, no, it doesn't help you, this and that. Then why in the fuck is top 500 players, top 1,000, top... Every player I've played has been using it. Well, how come? Right? I'm not saying there's some players out there that maybe aren't. But pretty much everyone I'm playing is, and they're played way longer, way more experienced than me. Yeah, so I don't know, man. If I do that, though, no one's going to keep watching. Maybe if I just do it. But there's not enough. There's not enough events. There's only one new one now. I've already played them all. But if you noticed, I started with events and everything and started because I wanted to practice, yes. But in the back of my mind, I fucking knew that these losers, but I was hoping that these losers that just want to win, okay, good, you got your wins. Now I was hoping they would go up to like Division 2 or 3 and it could actually be football. But that's not the case. And I just have to accept the fact that if I'm going to play this game, you're going to face a ton of these no-skill losers that just want to win. Bottom line. Oh, I know, but you're smart, Boomfa. You're super smart. But yeah, so I don't know. Right now, the only thing I see in my future is FC. That's the only thing I see. Now, who knows? If I truly can see eFootball being worth it to like play and actually show what I'm talking about, because as I keep getting better, if I'm able to eventually... Oh my god, I feel so bad for this dude. If I'm able to eventually get good enough at this game, okay, where I can actually beat these losers, or at least show why they're losers, and show, like, guys, I've been playing this game 2 months, which is a month from now, and look where I'm at. Now you see why I call these guys losers, and why Nick Runs the Foot Market called them losers, and why everybody does, except for some players that are in denial because they're fucking loser too. But when you do something over and over and over, you never achieve anything. You hide behind, oh, it's fun. No, you just lose so much that you want to win at something. So you don't care if you're not really playing football. You don't care if what you're doing is garbage. You're just happy. You're winning. You're winning, though. You're winning. I got the win, though. I got the win. I got my new training program. It was worth it. I might not have made one pass, but I got my training program. Yeah, I played 3 years, and the highest I've gotten is Division 1, top 50,000. Dude, that's atrocious. That is atrocious. But if that's all you could do and you were actually playing and weren't taking shortcuts, then so be it. But you're taking shortcuts and you're terrible and you keep playing? Bro, what else are you going to be called? So, yeah. By the way, I'm winning this game. Haven't had 1 ounce of fun. Haven't had 1 ounce of fun. Once you get to a certain point in eFootball, it becomes a joke. It becomes a joke. The connection, the goals, everything good about this game goes out the fucking window. I could go undefeated like this and it's a joke. Literal.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, which game, Boomfa? Is it a football game? I only play football games, which is why this is so frustrating too. Goddamn joke of a fucking game, dude. How do you have a game that's so good and you ruin it so bad? Like, how do you get a game that literally is worse when you go up? I know, and that's why I keep playing the game or making these videos, because I know there's plenty of players out there that feel like us. So I'll lose my voice over it and shit, but I'm speaking facts. The losers who defend this game are just defending it because they don't want to look at the fact that they are a loser. Anybody good at this game is either playing for the same reason that I'm playing this joke of a game, or they haven't really considered this yet. They're just like, all I've played is eFootball. Even though they don't know anything to Konami, even though EA Sports is Konami, EA Sports, they're all equally greedy. UFL, if you want to include that and call that a football game. I mean, there you go, eFootball. You can always claim, your claim to fame is there. You're better than that joke of a game. Congratulations. It's on PlayStation? Oh yeah, I have a Discord, Boomfa. Hell yeah, dude. I thought you were part of the community already, man. Welcome. Please like and subscribe, bro. I thought for sure you were part of the community here. I'll give you the link right now. Yeah, join up, man. We cover all football games. All right, hold on. All right. What? It's not for PlayStation? Oh, it's only for Steam? Oh, nice. Yeah, join the Discord, big dog. Join the Discord. Yeah, man, I don't know. I had no fun playing that fucking game, dude. No fun at all. No fun. I mean, the goofy shit that happened. It's the only game that as you go further up, it turns into a boring ass piece of shit game. And when I say that, why is it boring? Well, because I'll play one more, then I'm fucking out of here, dude. When I say boring, it's boring because when this game's fun, when it's satisfying, is when you're passing and moving and you feel like you've accomplished something. And that all goes out the window, dude, as you go higher. Even that 3-3 tie, as satisfying as that free kick was, because it's something I worked on a lot in training. Even on stream, you can see it. I worked on that over and over and over and over. And then these losers ruin it because they don't want to work on skill. They don't want to put the time in to actually learn. They just want to win the ball with their AI and press triangle. Win the ball with their AI and press triangle. Yeah, it sucks, but like, I don't know, dude. But that's it. That's it. It's just you work at something, you put your time in, right? Could be golf, could be bowling, could be anything. For me, it's football games, and so you guys know, before this, I started FIFA 22, and then by 22 is when I like really looked into being competitive and stuff. And at first, it was called FIFA Pro, and then when it went to FC, it moved to FC Pro, and it was more centralized. And then played all the cups, did all that, and literally right leading up to the patch, I left mid FC Pro Cup, mid. I was 1-9, and there was just no fun, and even the win I had was terrible, and it goes by your elo and shit, so I was starting to play the other players that were around mine, so it would have been win-win-win. So like the worst I ever finished in an FC Pro event was like 7-13, right? And usually you start off with the losses, and I was just done because all the skill was gone from it. Even the win, no skill in it at all. No skill at all. I had to figure out how to stop these kickoff fucking shits that these fuckers are getting from me. I know, Nick's hilarious. But he did get to top 500, bro, and he whoops these players' asses, and I think he goes 1-2, and he whoops all three of their asses. But it's not about skill. This game, like I said, you can work your ass off or be better at this game, better at football, and that's where it's disappointing if you're that's where it's disappointing by Konami. Kudos to you guys making this amazing game. Wow, terrible cross. I should have went on the ground there. Kudos to you guys making this amazing game. But then you just shit on it. All these goofy little things going on. You could deal with that if it was just playing football, but all this goofy shit going on top of the bullshit, it's just like UFL. People were okay with dealing with kind of the shittier, glitchier version of football because at the time FC was so messed up, and at least in UFL you could be rewarded for playing good football. It was wide open play, you know what I mean? Jesus criminy, how is that possible? What just happened there? Finally. But yeah, dude, I don't know. So I point over. It's level 2 passing, by the way. So when you saw where I was aiming, it doesn't matter because that's every pass, right? It's level 2 passing, which is all you have to use if you're a pro player. So that's what pros use. And I play a cross, and the cross doesn't register. Oh. Had the announcement about changing it for this update, but it's basically the same stuff. Yeah, I don't see, like, I see where the AI is a little bit slower, but it's still overpowered. And by the way, some of the wonky shit going on, I don't know what the fuck that is either. Like, maybe that one game was lag. I'm pretty sure it was, because I hear people talking about lag a lot. And I just didn't notice to look for that, because I haven't played this game that much. I haven't played this game that much, so it's hard to tell. Oh man, but it's so boring, dude. It gets so boring as you go up. Oh, good double touch, but can't believe this is still 1-0. What is Messi doing over there? Man, this game, dude. Oh. Why is he stopping? If you guys go back and rewind that, that's what's been happening to me forever. Why I'm not shocked is because it's been happening even before I started. So I knew it was coming. I have no idea why. But my players will just stop sprinting. And I can't figure it out. I've been thinking there's got to be some reasoning. Oh, I tried.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No. Oh, I thought that was going to roll in. I can't believe it's still 1-0. Oh. Alright, so let's get Louis in there. Let's get David Villa here. Let's get Cantona in. See if Cantona can get something going. We'll get Louis and Villa up top. Let's get Totti, and then let's get Cantona in here.
Substitution on the field.
This is going to be crazy. Let's see if this works out. I'm going straight up offensive like a son of a gun.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number Number 21, Cantona. Number 11, Francesco Totti.
I wanna know what turns you on. I wanna know. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Come on. Good. 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 Good balls. Give me a break. Good stuff. Come on, turn. Good. Ah, Cruyff. Good. How did he not win that? Get out. Look at he's jogging. I'm not jogging. He's jogging. He just chose a jog there. I don't know why he started jogging, guys. Good. Good, you're in. Goal. Goal. Oh! He just hit a rocket at his keeper.
The attendance for this match was 51,500.
The way shit's going for me, that would have hit off. I would have hit a rocket and would have went in my own goal. Come on, let's see what you got. You see what sucks, guys, is that I went to this crazy formation. 4-1-4. 4-1-4, guys. When I say that, I'm talking 4 defenders, 1 CDM, 4 strikers is what I have, basically. Okay? And that's dominating this. Now, I know this player is much lower rated. No, the Blitz one was the one that hit the crossbar. The Blitz one was the one that hit the crossbar. But yeah, I've been whooping this dude's ass, and this is how it's gonna go this whole division, and I'm not having any fun, dude. I didn't have fun when I won the last division either, when I came up here, Division 5. And it's just, but you know, I was winning at the time. So when I was winning, it's just like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. But I won out Division 5 last time. You get what I'm saying, though? Everyone's knows what I'm talking about, kind of, right? Oh my God, what did he just do? He pressed pass on accident on a breakaway. And he should have pressed shot, and his Holland might have scored that. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, that's the defense automatically doing this shit. That ain't skill. That one player that was giving me the ball over and over, he wasn't. They automatically cut with you. I'm realizing that. Because I thought the same thing as Destroyer thought. I thought that the player was perfectly cutting with me and timing. He wasn't. It's the AI stops and goes with you. It's not the player at all doing that. So when he was that guy in the red that ended up beating me, whatever the score, he ended up when he looked like people were thinking you were saying, oh, he played good defense, dude. That's totally his AI. Because I thought it too. I thought he was having to stop and he was guessing where I was going. I was like, how in the fuck did he guess that right? But when you cut and shit, say you cut backwards, the defender automatically goes back with you. I'm going to bed after this destructory. I had to be up early. I shouldn't even have been playing this much, but yeah, I mean, the truth is just the truth in this game, dude. As you go up, it gets worse and worse and worse. Now, here's the reason why. Yes, I'm whooping this dude's ass, right? But it's because I'm playing a certain way. These players aren't as bad as they aren't bad enough to where, like, if I would have gone out here, right? If I would have gone out in this game and tried to play like regular football, I might not have won it. I probably wouldn't have, actually. You know? And then Division 4 is to the point where you got to straight rat it the fuck up. At least now. So I'm hoping to find a way. I'm going to start practicing with possession and see if that might be the answer. But my question is this. If possession was the answer and it's beating these top players and stuff, if that's truly the case. Because remember, the person who told me they could have been full of shit. They could have just... But if it's truly the case, then why in the fuck did no top players use it? I mean, even the eFootball guys playing for hundreds of thousands of dollars, they're all playing quick counter or LBC. So if possession was actually good, why wouldn't those players be using it? I got leagues and cups coming, Destructory. About 100 players away. Or 100 subscribers away. No, sorry, no, it's not. It's 160, I think. Once I get to 1,000, we have our first cash cup going. Once I get to 1,000, I'm going to announce it. It's going to start on a Friday, end on a Sunday. I'm going to take all entries in. And we'll go from there. It's going to be a cash cup. See, Boomfi, I think you're right. And this player telling me is like, oh, bro, you got to use it. Trust me. Just try like that. I'm like, the whole reason that one player scored that one goal was because my fucking Pirlo moves so slow. Same with half the goals I get against me. The players aren't good at build-up. They just rush down my throat. And I can't get the pass off fast enough. Then they take it from me, go in and score. It's stupid little non-skill bullshit. But so yeah, you'll see. What do I gotta get? 12 for promotion, 3, 6, so 9. So I win 2 more games and I go back to Division 4. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. And we'll just have to see from there, man. If you play possession, you got to play wide. I mean, I could do it. I could get Messi out there and Cruyff. I mean, they both can play wing. So we'll see, but anyway, my take on the game is my take on the game, man. I'm sorry it's not like exactly what people want to hear, but I mean, I don't know, dude. It's a good game, but the higher you go, it's just dog shit. So let's just hope, I truly hope that I can keep getting better and better and end up playing these losers and beating their ass. Because nothing will do better than if I can actually play football and show what this game's capable of, okay? Which we all know I know at the lower levels, but do it at the higher level. Okay, so picture this. I'm going against a player, he just keeps triangle, triangle, triangle. And I'm able to intercept, cut that off, right? And then go in and play regular football. Passing and moving, scoring great goals. That 3-3 tie was kind of a little glimpse of it, right? Because everyone knows free kicks are hard. I worked on those. Boom, I scored. The first goal I had, I'm passing and moving. I get to the top box, I score. I can't remember if my third goal was good or ratty, but then I should have won the game at the end. Suarez missed or whatever. I had everyone moved up to him. But my point is that that's a little taste. If I can start doing that, that was a top like 500 player, or was it 1,000? I think it was top 1,500. Besides your mains. No, I don't mind at all. But I'm going to do it with David Villa and Kohler. And I'll definitely try that for you, buddy. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Possession counters, long ball counter, but not quick counter. Gotcha. Quick counter's only opposition is LBC, I think, right? But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'm just going to keep on my pursuit of getting better and better, and I want to beat these so bad, dude. So bad. Just shameless promotion of quote-unquote tactics that are clearly no-skill, rat, bullshit exploits. Taking a game that has all the ability to have good football be played and just being a loser and choosing not to do it, all because you want to get a win. That wasn't even football. It's a joke. See you guys tomorrow. Guy named, hold on, let me read this. There's a guy named Rockshock who's a top player playing possession. Nice. I'll check it out. I'll check that out. I'll check out Rockshock. Thank you, Boomfa. I'm on a mission, though, so we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for joining. Destroyer, thank you so much. Boomfa, all you guys. Yorio. I hope, I guess that's right. You guys are all awesome, man. Thank you for the info, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.